Glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah, sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. It's up to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, put your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, get hype and jazz. And if you're liking that, get hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3 month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, live streams for the win. Better get ready, we about to begin now. Hey, come on. Welcome to the stream. One love to the mods. Glad to have you on the team. Hey, welcome to the squad. Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Is it time? Let's go. What up, 6th String? What up, randos? It's time. Yeah. So we're live in 3 different places. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Oh, why am I so small on the side there? I don't understand why I'm not even on the full screen. Solo layout. There we go. All right. What's up, y'all? Shouts to everybody joining in, wherever you are joining in from. I am live in a lot of different places right now, but I figured this is the best way to do all these things at the same time. So what's going on, y'all? It is I, Mega Ran. I had some major news to share with you, of course, and that is that my new album is out right now. The light is making it really, really washed out, but boom. So if you still listen to CDs, you're in luck. If you like digital, if you like streaming, if you like vinyl, we have something for everyone. So the album is out. It is playing right now. I can't play it loud on Insta because I think that if I play it too loud on Insta, there's going to be a situation where it's probably going to cut into the stream. When I've done that before, I used to play music during pandemic. Every time, literally every time I've tried. What's up? Hey, Los Infinite. What's good, bro? What's up, Priest? What's up, Proto Buster? What's up, Phantom Port Systems? New Day fans, Gabriella. Major League Geek, Awesome as Prime. What up? My daughter is formulating her breakdown. Also, if you need a grown man to do Dino Stomp, I got you. Oh, snap. I will certainly need that. I'm going to need some grown adults to do a Dino Stomp situation. I want to show the people who are here a couple of music videos because I'm pretty proud of the way a couple of these have come out. So if you are here, meaning on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you'll be able to see some video. If you're here on Insta, this will be a good time to jump into Twitch and YouTube because those are the ones that pays me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't figured out how to get a dime out of Instagram yet. So first you got to go viral or use crazy AI stuff. I don't know.
But anywho, I heard a couple of things. I heard there's a wrestling event happening right now, but unfortunately, I got work to do. I got things to talk about. So I appreciate y'all for popping in, even though there is a wrestling event. But there's like wrestling every day. So it's like way too difficult for me to be like, oh, I can't do this because wrestling's on. Can't do this because wrestling's on. I won't do anything. There's wrestling like every day of the week. What up, Lord Zay? What up, Melly Tanipa? Only the cool people are on Twitch. That's right. Tell them, Portable Jeff. Me with baseball. Yo, that's 100% true. If you're a baseball fan, there's literally, you can't do anything if you're trying to catch every baseball game. So that's kind of how wrestling is, except there's no off season. There's literally no off season. These guys have no break. So I understand that. All right. So if you are here on the screen, I'm going to show you the first video that I put together. And maybe, I can't quite hear it though, but I'm thinking maybe it'll come out the speakers. So if you're on Insta, you'll hear it a little bit. It's kind of low. Let me turn on another speaker, see what happens. Hold on. Thanks. I was proud of that joke. Be right back. Ooh, do a little climbing. But what up, y'all? Ashley, what's up? Alicia, what's up? Crams, what up? All right. If I turn it up a little bit, can you hear it? There we go. Actually, Joshua Brown, that has been a while. That means you got to come see me. Come see your boy. I appreciate it. Flame. Bulls claim that you could attack backstage. This is sitting here, and I definitely knocked this down. That's hilarious. Anywho, what was I about to do? Okay, so I was about to put the video on, but I think if I put the video on here, you may not be able to hear it. So let me see. We're going to try. All right. Media. All right. This is Brush Them Teeth. There we go.
Okay, y'all, it's time to brush them teeth. The clock is on. Toothbrush is up. Let's go. Here's why we brush our teeth. It's an important part of the hygiene routine. It'll remove plaque, prevent tooth decay. So remember, brush at least 2 times a day. So I made this song to remind you. You only get one set of teeth to be kind to. Don't worry, it's not too long. You only got 2 minutes. The clock is on. Brush them teeth. Brush them teeth. Brush them teeth. Place your toothbrush at 45 degrees so you can maneuver when you inside with ease. Move back and forth. Go forth and back. Cause ain't nobody got time for plaque, and that's fact. Divide your mouth in 4 sections. That's how you give it all the most protection. And if you want to be a hygiene legend, give each one at least 30 seconds. Brush them teeth, brush them teeth, brush them teeth. Be gentle, circular moves, outer and inner, because most of your food does get ingested, but some don't make it. And gingivitis ain't nothing to play with. Stimulate them gums, keep them healthy. You really wanna nail those selfies? $1 million smile, but you ain't wealthy. Brush your tongue so you won't be smelly.
Brush that tongue, brush that tongue.
Huh?
Brush that
Okay.
tongue.
Here's how to remove plaque. Gotta brush and floss after meals and snacks. Gentle when you enter, that's what the method is. But get into the pits and the crevices. Look in the mirror while you do it. Yeah, I know you might look a little foolish. That's why I made this tune for you to groove with. Move that brush while you move to the music.
Brush them teeth, brush them teeth, brush them teeth.
Section 4 is last but not least. Up and down strokes to the back of the teeth. And if it isn't doing the job like you want, replace your toothbrush every 3 or 4 months. No need to front, it's easy to me. Cause I made it all part of a routine. Complete this thing, you ready to play. 2 minutes a day to keep the dentist away. Hey,
Floss them gums, floss them gums, floss them gums.
I know you in a rush, but this ain't that deep. The teeth you should brush are the ones you wanna keep. Now last of all, if you wanna be a boss, right after you brush, then you gotta floss. 15 seconds left and your mouth looks good and your breath is fresh. Ain't nothing left but to grab you a sip, swish it all around and spit. That's it.
That's it. Hey, so that is the track Brush Them Teeth. That video is currently on my YouTube. So for those of you who have the boy on YouTube already, you can go ahead and check that out. I appreciate it. You can also like it, subscribe it, follow it, all those things. You know how people do. What do? They like, they subscribe, they do those things. Yeah. Let's make it happen, Captain. Okay. Copy that. All right. Best song about brushing teeth. Thank you. That's kind of where I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit like the best song about brushing teeth, the best song about fruit, the best song about hygiene. You know what I mean? I'm just going for literally the best song about a thing that nobody writes songs about. That's kind of become my thing. Yeah. All right, so next, should you really do a Rakim Follow Leader about brush your teeth? Yes, that was absolutely the important thing that was, I'm glad somebody picked up, is that I was definitely trying to go Rakim on that with the flow. And so thanks for picking that up, Afro Power. The new Wu-Tang, Mega Ran is for the kids. Yo, somebody put up a post. I'll share it because it was funny, but they were like, CM Punk don't care about the kids, but Mega Ran does. So if you're familiar with wrestling, at least in the last couple of days, you might find that funny. Navo, what's up, man? Arwen King. Children's music is really often soulless. So it's nice to see some passion going around. You know, I didn't say it, you did. Actually, I got in trouble on my very first my first like album release cycle. The first piece of press I did, I guess I kind of said it in a little bit of a like in jest. I was just kind of saying it, and I was like, you know what, a lot of children's music just isn't really that good. And then and I just moved on and talked for another hour. And then of course the headline of the article was, this artist says children's music stinks, so he's doing something about it. And I'm like, oh man. And then of course I started doing children's shows and stuff with children's artists, and they're all like, ha, 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 ha. And I'm like, man, you know how you get misquoted, man. It's crazy. Like, you never know what people are going to do. Torrey Masters, what's good? I never know, you know, when you do an interview, man, you just got to be careful. That one thing you say in jest could become the highlight. And I don't think I meant that children's music stinks. I just meant a lot of it wasn't connecting in the way that I wanted it to connect. Because I think a good children's song should connect with adults and kids. You know, whether it's the production value should resonate with the adults, and the message should resonate with the kids. You know what I mean? And so I just didn't see a lot of that. Not to say it didn't exist. And then later I got put on to other people's stuff. 23 Skidoo. What else? I got put on to Alphabet Rockers, Justin Roberts. So many great kids musicians who were reaching people, you know, by doing like high production value. You know, it's not just like boot, 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 eat your veggies, boot, boot, eat your veggies, boot, boot, eat your fruit, boot, boot, eat your fruit, boot, boot. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we need a little bit. We need to take them a little higher, as they say. So, best song about the importance of eating your vegetables, featuring Schaefer the Dark Lord. Yeah. You could write a song about taking care of your equipment for making songs, like DJ Inception. Wow, that's a great idea. Cicero. Oh, this is a great post. Thank you, Cicero. What are your favorite flowers? You deserve 2 dozen of them. Man, what is my favorite flower? I like the blue ones. What is those? Orchids or tulips? I don't know. I got 2 lips to blow like a trumpet, you dumb. Nah, that's a Jay-Z line. Not quite applicable for here. But anyway, I'm going to play you this Dino Stomp video that a friend of mine put together with some help from some Fiverr folks. Dino Stomp is ska. So I'm curious what y'all think. So here we go.
Park time. What? Right as I pull up, I think I see a Rex. He wants to push his kids on swing sets. He tries and he tries, but oh, what a shame. His arms are just too short to play the game. Dino Stomp on the playground, ground's gonna shake. Everybody move like a prehistoric quake. Velociraptor at the pack, trying to get on a slide. You got to take turns, you're one at a time. Triceratops charging with a horn like a spear. It's the seesaw telling his friends to come here. Brontosaurus joins, flings them into the sky. The guy wins again, this just isn't right. Dino Stomp on the playground, ground's gonna shake. Everybody move like a prehistoric quake. Velociraptor at the pack, try to get on a slide. You got to take turns, bro, one at a time. You know, pterodactyl swoops on the monkey bars. She's got big wings, so crossing's not hard. Stegosaurus asking, can I play too? Now I'm just confused, don't know what to do. My jungle gym is looking like Jurassic Park. Copies wanna join them, but don't have the heart. Dinos on the carousel, what a sight. Spinosaurus tries to help, but watch out for the spike. Uh-oh. With stars and rules, called it Dino Manners for playgrounds and schools. Please and thanks, don't growl a bite, and share alike, and don't start a fight. Dino Stomp on the playground, ground's gonna shake. Everybody move like a prehistoric quake. Velociraptor at the pack, try to get on a slide. You got to take turns, bro, one at a time. You got to take turns, yo, one at a time.
Okay, T-Rex, see here. That might work in the land before time, but over here we take our turn and we ask permission. So you use the park today, and maybe I use the park tomorrow. Alright, good talk. I'm out.
That was the video. I hope you guys saw it. If not, check it out. It'll be on YouTube next week. Loggy says this will be great for Yo Gabba Gabba. Are they still doing stuff? Thank you. Huh. Already better than Jurassic World Rebirth. It's actually making me excited to want to see Jurassic World. I'm like really hyped about that. Chrysanthemum is my favorite flower because it's a fun word. It really is. Chrysanthemum. Parappa the Rapper is one of the few good children's albums alongside yours. This dinosaur song would fit perfectly, and we're back, a dinosaur story. Parappa the Rapper. I guess I didn't think about that. Parappa is kind of a good children's rap album. They just did Coachella. What? Oh man. Well, I'm gonna go look them up right now. Yo Gabba Gabba. You know what? I actually did. I reached out to a lot of people when I started trying to make this album. Some people were receptive, some people were not. But I did a panel one time with Lance Rock, DJ Lance Rock, and he's a legend. And we did a hip hop and comics panel, I believe it was, and that was at San Diego Comic-Con last year. And I got an email address from one of my homies, so I didn't actually like talk to him enough to get like a real relationship going. So I can't be like mad at him because like he didn't like respond, because like he probably has no idea who I am, and they probably get a million emails a day. But they sent me his email and I did not get a response. So I wanted DJ Lance Rock on a song. I didn't even think about what song it would have been because I hadn't even made it yet. But I was definitely thinking about a DJ Lance Rock collab on this album. Who else did I reach out to? I won't even say their name because that collab might still happen. There was a giant collab, very giant collab that got done and recorded, and I got so excited about it, and then it was not cleared. If I know you personally, I'll talk to you about it. But I can't jinx it in public. But I would like to. You already saw Jurassic World. Lower your expectations and then lower them again. Oh gosh, why can't they get these Jurassic World movies right? Anyway, so there's this. I call this person a megastar because they're a megastar in my world. That we did a song with. This person liked it. Their team kind of liked it, but wasn't as excited as we were about putting it out. And so they were like, just wait a little while because they're working on a big album, and they got some other plans. And so once they finished those plans, then you and I can put this out later. So that's why, like I said, I won't jinx it. The song is done. It's very, very good. And it would have fit perfectly here. But everything's supposed to happen the way it is. Because now that I read this track listing, which you can see if you go to megaran.com or megaranmusic.com, the track listing is pretty solid, man. And hold on, let me actually pull it up for the rest of you to see. And as much as I like what I see, I don't really know if it would have replaced anything on here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where you kind of got a winner, where you're at a point where you don't necessarily feel like, oh, you needed this other thing. I feel like Drake. Wait, I shouldn't even say that. Drake said one time, this is before all this nonsense went down, of course. Drake said, yo, I think it was, who was it? Jay-Z and Jay-Z and Kanye supposed to do a song with him, and they were working on it. And he was like, they were holding it up. Like they weren't sure if they were going to clear it. And he's like, man, I don't need you to make a good song. You know what I'm saying? I would love to work with you. However, I got verses for days. Like I got concepts for days. I can write a great song. I think, I've been writing songs for a long time. So I didn't feel like, I hate to use this saying because I feel like it's kind of low key racist, but when people say one monkey don't stop no show, because that's kind of how I feel. Like there's not going to be one person that would be so big or so essential to this thing that if they decided to pull their support, it wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? And so I knew that. And now that I look at this list, that song, which is a very good song, is maybe better than one or two of these songs. Two tops. Now that I look at this. What's up, Lisa and Unique's Bullies? We need a Yasin Bey versus Mega Ran battle rap in Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh my gosh. That would be dope. Did MC Lars want to do anything? I talked to MC Lars a bit during the process of making this album. He was working on his own album, so we didn't necessarily get to connect. But MC Lars does appear on this album, and that's all that I'll say. So you got to listen to it because he's in there somewhere. Ozzy says, Mega Ran, just stopping by to say I love your music from Black Materia all the way to the latest albums. Excellent work. Thank you. Priest asks, am I excited for the Superman movie? Yes, I am. Definitely excited. You will hear MC Lars. Lars is fingerprint is all over this album, I will say. I didn't get a chance to reference any wrestling, but there is a wrestling reference on the album. And that's all I'll say about that. Also, It's Geek to Me says, any thoughts on a Dream Master Part 2? Like the song? I mean, I love that song. But like a Dream Master Part 2. Like Dream Master is like, it's like my origin story. Like I don't really know. I'm not exactly sure if what that would even sound like. You know what I'm saying? So I guess for those of you who heard the song Dream Master, it's like my origin story, basically up until the point where like Mega Ran's career begins. So I don't know what that would sound like. Yeah, I don't exactly know what an updated part 2 of Dream Master would it sound like. I don't know. All right, speaking of Dream Master, I found a very special rendition of it that I want to play for y'all.
About chasing those dreams. I was a teacher when I started doing this whole music thing part-time.
Who's that?
And then I found out that this was a lot more fun. So, hold on to those dreams, just like little Nemo did. So with this one, I need a little call and response.
And am I going on the Kevin
Even
Smith
you
cruise
out
next
there
year?
can do it.
No, he said
I'm
no
gonna say,
music
hey,
this
hey,
time.
you say, all right,
But you have to
hey,
beg him. Maybe he'll
hey,
change his mind.
All right.
They got
hey,
comedians. They got all the other stuff.
All right.
But no musicians.
Hey, hey, all right. Once upon a time, before beats and the rhymes, and before there was ever any random, there was a boy in the hood who always did good, so the bullies of the block couldn't stand him. And on Christmas and birthdays, he got mad presents, so many he didn't know what to play with. He had Transformers, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, but the G.I. Joes were his favorite. And he was so creative that if they didn't make the toy like he decided to create it, he put Storm Shadow's legs on Snake Eyes' body, then they popped, but then he duct taped it. He made spaceships while the big kids hung out on the block playing hide and seek and riding bikes. Used to try to get involved, but they told him, get lost. And that's when they started getting high at night. Then I heard he made a friend that was as nerdy as him. When he had about all he could withstand, he collected comics, cards, studied, and knew the Star Wars script like the back of his hand. And in school he made A's and B's. Teachers complimented his amazing feats, and all the while he wondered, if I'm so amazing, geez, why does nobody want to play with me? He said, hey, all right, hey, all right, hey, all right, hey, somebody say, hey, all right, hey.
The power is
Hey,
on the NES.
all right now. Hey,
I don't know how we did that. But
Hey,
it's going.
all right. Hey, hey, yeah. So to say this kid looked funny in school, that would be a colossal understatement. He had high water pants and Coke bottle frames and a mouthful of orthodontic braces. His first girlfriend was named Christina Perez. He took her everywhere. Now the boy is so cool. She dated him on a dare and left him standing there without a clue. Man, kids can be so cruel. When people couldn't like the boy any less, that's when mama went and bought the kid an NES. Cause his mama felt this was the best way to keep him out of the street, although they were penniless. Only child, she didn't want an empty nest, and it's a healthier addiction than cigarettes. And so it began. How did he escape the scene? He sat in front of that screen, chasing the streams like, hey, hey,
You gotta get
all
Kenny
right,
and Mental.
hey, all right, hey, all right, up, down, left, right, hey, hey, all right, hey, all right, hey, all right, hey, and now the ending. Fast forward a couple years, he gained a couple peers and sucked up game like a vacuum. Then he went off to college and searched for knowledge and develops the heart to make rap tunes. Vowed to stay true when he dropped his debut and did. It's got his little name up, and it was money in the bank. But then he drew a blank every time his second LP came up. And so he thought back to childhood and how he survived in such a wildhood. But then he realized they didn't hate him, and whatever didn't break him, that's what made him. So he decided to combine his love for his games and raps, open his soul and let him in. And then he chopped up some 8-bit sounds, put it down, and now he's known as Mega Ran. And his name's all over that internet. Girls who didn't care are kinda interested. And the best part of the story comes at the end. But that part hasn't been written yet. We go, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, up, down, left, right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right.
No, I don't think
All
so.
right.
Catches.
Dream Master. DJ Rockman, 88-bit, Mega Ran. Bye.
Hey, that was fun. Appreciate that, Beppo. I was man, E3 used to be my jam. I've had some of the greatest moments of my life at E3. And it sucks that it doesn't exist anymore. We talk about E3 a lot. Like it's such a big part of my story. So anyway, what can you do to help? So here's what you can do. I just noticed that we are top 50 on iTunes on this album. So this is what I need y'all to do. I need you to buy an album on iTunes. This is probably something you haven't done in a decade, and maybe you haven't done it ever. So it's actually not that easy. So what you got to do if you have an iPhone is probably the easiest way. You open it up to iTunes Music, and then you type in Mega Ran Buddy's Treehouse. Boom. Then it'll come up and you hit buy. I think it's $10. And if you send me a screenshot, one of you is going to win $100. $100. I'm gonna pick a winner right before I get on my plane tonight to go to Seattle. So again, all you got to do is, because the funny thing is, even if I send you a link, it doesn't work. It's such a weird situation where, like, watch this. I'm gonna actually put a link in the comments on Twitch. You should be there. You should be here. All right. So you see that link on YouTube and Twitch, right? So what you do is, if you have an iPhone, it's the easiest way. So you flip open the phone. Don't worry, I'll repeat it again. You flip open the phone. Oh yeah, phones don't flip anymore. Anyway, you search for the iTunes app. You've probably never used it because it's something that Apple's trying to phase out, is the idea of purchasing music and the idea that music would be something that would be worth an actual purchase. This is a concept that is dying, probably dead in music at this point. So because of it being such a dead art form, it's like the Latin of it's like the Latin of purchasing methods. So because it's such a dead art form, before it dies completely, there is still one accomplishment that I've literally never ever been able to have, which is the #1 album on iTunes in any genre. So right now I'm 50. I don't know that there are a whole lot of people who make purchases on iTunes. So I honestly think between the 221 people that are watching me here, thank you, by the way, and combined on all these different platforms, if a third of them went on and grabbed it, I really believe it would make some huge jumps and maybe even pop up there in the top 10 or something. I don't know. DM Games, what's up? All right, so this is how you do it, because it's not going to be easy. I put a link, but the link is not going to work for you on Instagram. So here you go, Instagram people, you might have to close this window real quick. All right, so what you got to do is close it, open your phone to iTunes Store. Type in iTunes Store. It's the pink star logo, not Apple Music. You go to search, type in Mega Ran, and then just type Treehouse, because that'll get you to the album. Mega Ran Treehouse. Then click buy. It'll be like $10. Boom. It'll instantly start uploading the song to your phone. And boom, that sale is instantly tallied. Instantly, easy for me to say, tallied. And then that will go towards the live charts. These charts are forever living. And like Mumra, these charts never die. And basically, they're always moving. So if there's a moment where there's a shift in the charts, it'll happen in real time. And so I think that's pretty cool. And then we'll actually see some results. So for example, I'm gonna just look real quick, because last time I looked, I was 55. Music, children's music, top albums. I don't know how you see them all, but anyway, it's weird that they made purchasing music such a hard thing, but I am actually not surprised, because this is something that they're attempting to kill off, is the idea that music is worth purchasing. And so, but you are going to tell them, snap a screenshot and put it in your Insta story, tag me. I'm going to pick a winner today, and I'm going to give you $100. That is correct. $100. $100. Wait. Okay, so top albums in children's music. All right, let's see. Where would I be? Man, the top 100? Jeez. Wait. Paw Patrol, 55. All right. Double nickel. I'm sitting at the double nickel, right next to the Laurie Berkner Band, who's actually really great. Laurie Berkner is awesome. 10 Green Bottles by Kid Zone, Caspar Baby Pants. I think I've heard some of their stuff. And sitting above, Kids Bop 50, Pokemon X, 10 Years of Pokemon. Kenny Loggins has a kids album called Return to Pooh Corner. Interesting. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. I'm ahead of that. But the next one in my reach, Barney. Barney's at 50. I'm coming for you, Barney. All right. So yeah, that's all you got to do is go in there, hit that purchase. And but yes, it is not easy. So you have to actually intentionally try to make a purchase, because they won't ever. You should post a QR for people to scan with their phone. Zarzad, if this was easy, I'd make it easy. Believe me, they don't make it easy. So the problem is that URL is going to send you to Apple Music. That's the problem. And that's why putting up a QR is not going to work. At least I don't think so. But I can try. Because a lot of people are like, well, just make it easy. Yeah. And then I'm like, well, why doesn't Apple make it easy? Because they just don't. Which is weird. But they would rather, and I guess I get it, they would rather have BMT. They rather have a subscription from you, which is Apple Music, which is $10 a year or a month or whatever, than to have that immediate $10 from you. So it's definitely it's a move that I understand from their point of view, because it's not made for ease of use. It's made for them to get long-term money from you. And that I understand. I ain't mad at that. QR code pattern style. Transparent background. Okay. And then continue. Download your QR code, or just continue with Google. These things are doing so much. Man, why is it so difficult to make a QR code? What? $1.95. Yo, are y'all kidding me right now? It's not free. It's $1.95 for 14-day access to a QR code that I just made. This is nonsense. All right, what I'm about to do. Hit this quick screenshot. Bam. All right, let's see what happens there. Mitch Mills, what up? Don't have any Apple software. We'll try. All right, I appreciate it. I don't know how easy it'll be for you, but the rest of you who might be Apple heads, most of my nerd friends are not, so that's totally fine. All right. Okay, try that. See what that does. All right. You won't see it on Instagram. Hello, Ozzy, Bill Childs, the Black Royal merch. Hello, all of you. Thanks for popping in. What's the news? The news is new album. All right. So while I have this up on screen, and somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, this doesn't work," or maybe it'll work, but I don't know. So anywho, the other piece of news is that you'll notice, if you're like me and you read past the liner notes on these things, what I try to do is put give you as much information as possible. And one thing you'll see when you are looking through is you will see down the where the label information is, you'll see something called Hyper Combo Music. And so you might be wondering, what the heck is Hyper Combo Music? All right, so it is my new label, and now I'll explain. So as you know, I've been putting out music for 13 years or more by myself, DIY, producing, engineering, or with help, and distributing by myself through basically these one-stop shop distributors, like what's they called? CD Baby. There's what are those other ones? DistroKid, TuneCore. I've used them all. I've had different experiences with each of them. But ultimately, I got kind of tired of dealing with that a few years ago. What happened was I was putting out an album called Black Materia Rebirth, and I was very, very tied to a date and trying to get the release out on time for a tour. And they just gave me so much grief about a feature, like a guest feature on the song. And the guest feature was Quelle Chris. Quelle Chris is amazing. Shout out to Quelle if you know him. If you don't, look him up. He's so good. But they were like, this artist is very notable, and so therefore it's not, for lack of a better term, it's not believable that you would work with an artist with this kind of stature. So you need to get their permission. You need to give that person, make that person give written permission to you. Tempo, what's good, baby? not in Saudi. um, welcome. So you need to get this person to give us written permission. You know what? And back in the day when they used to do this, they would be like, "Oh, send us a tweet, a DM, like get that person to DM us." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna ask for a DM." So I hit Quelle like, "Yo, can you DM DistroKid?" And he was like, "I don't even use Twitter anymore, but okay." Went re-downloaded Twitter, logged in again just to send a DM to them. No response to the DM for 2, 3, 4 weeks. And I'm like, what is going on? Next thing you know, Super Monster Party, hey. So next thing you know, they messaged me like, oh, we don't accept DMs anymore as one of the ways to verify anything. And I'm like, you never told me that. I've been waiting 3 weeks. No, this person needs to write us an email. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man, I have to now go back, get this person who took their time to make a song with me to now first download Twitter, send a DM. That's not enough. Send an email saying, hey, I am this person and I allowed Mega Ran to collaborate with me. It was so ridiculous. I've been putting out music with them for almost a decade, and I just really didn't expect to go through that. So that was kind of the last straw, but there were other things too, like late payments, other stuff like that. And so I was like, I don't like working with these free-for-all, super cheap distribution companies because you get what you pay for. So anyway, so maybe a year or two ago, I decided to work with a company called Old Soul Music. So you might have started seeing Old Soul on some of my singles. They were helping me out big time with that. There's a producer named L'Orange. He's a really dope producer and did a lot of stuff with the indie label Mellow Music Group. So he knows what he's doing on the digital side of things. And he's like, I will help you get this stuff together. But what we got to do is get all your stuff off of all these other sites and just run it through one place. And so he's like, all right, I'll help you do that. And it's been like a 2-year journey of getting all my music off. And then I was like, well, once you get that done, I will consider putting out new releases with you. And my new release is Buddy's Magic Treehouse. And as you see, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to put it out with you, I think I want to put it out under my own label. Like, what do you think about that? And he was like, yo, I think that's great. So let's do your own label. And so I started trying to think of different titles, and eventually Marvel vs. Capcom 2 term Hyper Combo came about. And so we decided to call that Hyper Combo Music. I used to put out my stuff through Random Beats. You guys may have seen that before. You might have heard me yelling it. That's just the name of my production company. I do instrumental albums under the name Random Beats and things like that. But yes, so this is now actually my thing, my company, and something that I can have some control over, but also have a team that is also helping me to get all the digital stuff done that I need. So long story short, there'll still be Random Beats releases, but the label for the foreseeable future is Hyper Combo Music. So no need to be surprised about that when you see it. All right. Lastly, buy it on iTunes. Well, buy it anywhere, honestly. Again, the idea of buying albums, it has really, really gone down the tube. So the way to support artists are by going to shows, going to picking up merch at shows, and purchasing items from artists. You just kind of have to, because that's what keeps us going. The music itself is like, I call it a business card. It's basically, it's just a business card. So what you have to do is keep all this stuff together, but it's not very easy. Real Bakes, not to interrupt, but we'd love to have you on Shy City Cypher Volume 40. Okay, send me some information. I'll be in Chicago 4th of July weekend, so hit me up. Let's see what I can do. Zarzad, so it actually did work. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Even if you don't have that, go to Bandcamp. Bandcamp, you can get actual CDs. Remember these? My car doesn't play CDs, so when I have CDs, they are still just kind of for show. More lovable and capable merch. You are right about that. I need to make more of those. I have this little Is it over there? Yeah, let me show you this thing. This is kind of cool. Hold up. And also, hold on. So this is a little canvas that says, I know it's backwards. It says, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, I'm lovable, and I'm capable. And this thing here, I got one on my kid's wall, I got one on my wall. T Call, what up? Kevtastic, what up? Yep, still packing. Packing. Dabbling crack, gun packing. Name Medina. Hey, Lavender Blues. What's up? What's up? My homie said he saw you. Jeff said he saw you today. All right. So I am going to thank you. Got the album, gonna play it all weekend with the kids. Yay! That's the base. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it. Yeah, about to fly out in a little bit. Heading to Seattle, which is always a good time. Yeah. So again, just need y'all to do me a favor because we're trying to climb on the iTunes charts. I see it moving. I don't know how often they update them, but I think I just went from 55 to 53, which is cool. So if you go to iTunes on your devices, type in Mega Ran, and then boom, we'll hopefully crack the top 50 with Sesame Street Disco and Kids Bop Party and all these other things I see in there. So yeah, man, trying to get up there with some big hitters. I see Phineas and Ferb. I see Rappy. Shout out to Rappy. Pass the Oppo Zabanodos. Hey, Sharon, what's good? All right, so now I'm gonna play you a song. It's a song that I like very much. It is called Have a Great Time.
Hey, welcome to Buddy's Magic Treehouse. And if you don't mind, let's have a great time.
So we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time, cause we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah. Saturday morning, 73 degrees, sunny and breezy, that's perfect to me. Hit the park with my boy, Jungle Jim, cause he loves to explore and see things that we ain't seen before. When he swings and he thinks that he soars, so in life, get me down on all fours. Any problem is cured when outdoors. Whatever it is, whatever it got to say, I guarantee it can win. Whenever you down, whenever it seem your way, I bet you it'll be okay. Hey, so we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time, cause we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah. Bad days, better days. We gon' make the most of it anyway. Life pressed down like a heavyweight. We gon' treat it just like any other day. Cause ain't nothing bringing me down. Got the music up loud, hope they digging the sounds. Catch a breeze at the park, chillin' with my squad. Celebrating cause we beat the odds. Now that's hard. Whatever it is, whatever it got to say, I guarantee it can win. Whenever you down, whenever it seem your way, I bet you it'll be okay. Hey, so we gon' have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time, cause we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah.
a great time, yeah. Make noise if you came to have a great time.
Glad you asked. UK is coming in August. I'm doing 2 shows in the UK, London and Manchester, or as we call it, Megaranchester. Megaran.com/shows. Please hit that up. Grab some of those tickets for some friends. August 28th and 29th. After that, it's my birthday weekend, so I think I'm just going to chill in Europe for a little while and try to relax, but we'll see. But yes, that is going down. Oh, I added Just Like That to the studio playlist. Thank you. That's my jam. Very, very proud of that song. I think it's it's important to think about making a new friend and how difficult that could be. But I think that we can all do it. I don't know if y'all like me. Do y'all roll out solo? Do you go places by yourself? Because I do all the time. And usually I'm thinking, oh man, I'll meet somebody. I'll make a friend doing that. So don't let people stop you from going and having a good time. You know what I mean? Go ahead, because you just never know. Might make a new friend. Brownie, what's up? Eric J, what's up? Blasian, what up? That is one of my favorites. I might have to play that one. All right, let's see. How do we do that? 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 All right, so I gotta make sure it's playing through this too.
Everyone you meet knows something you don't know, but you might need to know. But you don't know until you meet them. So it's time to make a new friend, shall we? It's just like that. I'm gonna go alone. Maybe make friends with somebody I don't know. Who knows? Cause we all got twists and turns on our own road. Although all it takes sometimes is just a smile and hello.
This chorus came together so last minute. And as a writer, I was always taught that your first draft is usually garbage. So I wrote this in I had 10 minutes left in the studio session. I was like, let me just jump in there and just freestyle. And I did it, and he put an auto-tune on it a little bit. And then I walked out and I was like, that's probably not good. And then I left. And then I came back the next day and I was like, yo, that is good. So I was very surprised. But yes, trust your first mind. Banana Duck, good morning.
You know, and now you made a new friend just like that. Oh, just like that? Just like that. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Ah, just like that. And now you made a new friend just like that. Yo, making new friends ain't always a breeze. Gotta step out the comfort zone and plant these seeds, hoping they grow into someone I wanna know. Because the real one beside me makes the journey less slow. Sometimes it's awkward. Really, I'm pretty shy. Feel like an uphill climb, but I'm determined to try. So I push through the nerves, let the guard drop low. Find the vibes that connect in the places I go. And not every handshake turns to fam overnight, but when it clicks and it's right, it can change your life. You got someone to laugh and to share to ride with. True friendship's the prize, and it's worth every risk. Now Drizzy said no new friends, I disagree. How you could not like us is way beyond me. It's a challenge, so we slide like Mega Man 3. Pass the sticks to the homie, we make a great team. Let's go alone, maybe make friends with somebody I don't know. Who knows? Cause we all got twists and turns on our own road. Although all it takes sometimes is just a smile and hello. You know, and now you made a new friend just like
that,
just like that,
just like that,
just like that,
just like that.
just like that.
And now you made a new friend just like
From
that.
strangers to besties,
How did it happen?
friendship's a blessing.
Easier with practice.
It was kind of awkward at first, not a conversation flow.
Teak heard this when I wasn't even finished it. I had just did the hook and walked out. I don't even think I had nothing on it but the hook. And he was like, yo, that's hot. And I think you're the first person that heard it. And I was like, yeah, maybe it is kind of hot.
So easily, it just works. The first I want to tell when life is going well, and when I need to vent you and all the details. We both like Sonic, Knuckles and Tails. We both like music, practicing our scales. And band, I'm the man. That's how we became friends. When interests are shared, we bridge the gap from here to there. Now we own a journey with plot twists and side quests. I can't imagine my life without you here. I runs with my buds, rolls with the homies. Life is more fun when it's not lonely, and when it's rough, I'm not on my own to be strong. I got you to lean on.
I'm gonna go alone. Maybe make friends with somebody I don't know. Who knows? Cause we all got twists and turns on our own road. Although all it takes sometimes is just a smile and hello, you know. And now you made a new friend just like that,
Just like that,
just like that,
just like that,
just like that.
just like that.
And now you made a new friend just like
I enjoy making new friends. That's the way it ought to be. Thankful for this life and the moments it afforded me. Back in the days, I'd be scared it would go horribly. But if not for that, I wouldn't have met Future nor Ravi. And Felix for recording me efficiently and orderly. But hey, ain't no guarantees, you don't get a warranty. You could end up stuck wishing you were home like Dorothy. But sometimes it works out so gorgeously.
just like that.
All right. Okay.
Okay, y'all.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Right Way, thank you for the repost. God, signing up for an Apple account is so annoying. Yo, they purposely make this stuff so difficult, man. I really wish they didn't do that. But I appreciate you going through a little bit of it. Iconic. Just gotta say you're amazing and wish you lots of success. Thank you. Oh, you just made me want to hear a song that isn't even on the new album, but you mentioned Clash of the Titans, and it's actually about to happen. So this is probably a very good time to be talking about it.
IWGP 헤비級選手権試合挑戦者ケニー・オメガ vs 王者
Yes, I'm in Seattle. Are you gonna be there?
This is Kenny Omega, and you are listening to The Clash of the Titans featuring Novelist and Mega Ran.
Shout out to Hero. Oh my God, Hero.
Hey, yo. Yo, check it. The king makes his way to the ring, a jaguar master, face of an animal to cover the face of an animal, a robe that rivals the nature boy, king of the Iron Fist tournament. STF work is the tourniquet, no blood circulate, twisting tombstone, knock a vertebrae out of service then, alert the nervous system, I dry you beneath the surface when this DDT, I flatten the crown, you cross royalty, there's only one king, when I send this turnbuckle and touch the sky like Lupe, I promise dropping this elbow knowledge, macho man, impact, destroy your sternum for the goal, high angle German suplex with the wrist control, separate your body from your invisible soul. I'm invincible once I step through the ropes. Okada face Dallas, far from my palace, shout with the Tokyo Dome. A wide angle camera shot moments before defeat. Will I receive energy from the crowd and use it to slay a beast? Yeah, transformed it. A rainmaker turn opponents to headless horsemen. I don't feel complete without the gold on me proper. Carry the next generation, I gotcha. Okada.
Hard to watch because
hey yo, Clash of the Titans, Okada versus Omega. A rainmaker carry the storm and never let up. The one-winged angel can fly in any weather. The one-winged angel can fly in any weather. Clash of the Titans, Okada versus Omega. A rainmaker carry the storm and never let up. The one-winged angel can fly in any weather. The one-winged angel can fly in any weather.
Yo, catch this if you can. Terminator sent from the future to bring a new dawn to man and send Tanya to a moonsault with a perfect land for the thousands in attendance and the millions on demand. The cleaner, not a moniker, but a demeanor. Feeling cut up, looking leaner when I step in the arena. No umbrella, but I plan to stop the rain and bring the feet home. V-trigger, crush a cheekbone, get dethroned. Play the hard can, execute like only God can. So the nameplate on the title reads that I'm the champ. No pomp and circumstance. Whenever the threat advanced, we married in beef. So I sever the olive branch, tope supersede, and land out in the crowd with the true believers. Talking good when then you know I ain't afraid to do it either. Bring your best and it's not enough. Bank of Omega ain't accepting no Okada bucks. Get your deposit up, no heroes or villains, cause that talk is antiquated. A match is anticipated, you gon' wish you made it. Leg drop, bulldog straight, rearranging faces. Give me all of the lights in the most epic of stages. 7 stars, not Mario RPG, but an hour with me and you can hardly breathe. Fantastic shape, moving at a frantic pace, best valve machine, and you can't escape. No pressure.
Hey.
Omega.
That's a great track, man. Shout out to Novelist, man. He went hard. That dude inspires me like no other. Shout out to Novelist. I might need to post that on Twitter because people be forgetting, man. Clash of the Titans, Okada versus Omega. It was a couple of years ago, so I really have no idea if it exists on my hard drive anymore. Shout out to Novelist. That dude's a freaking genius. G1 to the rescue. What up? What up? All right. So, what was I about to play for y'all? All right. No. Oh, man. My group chat is still talking about Jim Jones versus Nasir Jones, and I'm so tired of that. AWGP. Thank you so much, G1. What you working on, bro? You know, I heard some new stuff T's working on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious what you got cooking over there. You know what? Let's just give me the fruit. Why not?
Now we got to go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
Give me the fruit. Give me the fruit. Fruit is delicious. Not only colorful, fruit is nutritious. Fruit is so wonderful. And if I could have my way, I might eat fruit every meal of the day.
Yeah. Now we're just going to whole album that has to become words. Let's get it on me.
Hey, gonna tell you what I need. I'm a pass on the candy because I don't want the sweets. It's the only kind of salad that I always want to eat. Give me your
make songs with guys. Okay. Do you make songs with guys who want to be rappers? I don't even necessarily want to be. I mean, if you're good at it, you can do it.
Good for my soul, I can use that. Put it in my water, infuse that. Put it in yogurt,
yeah,
and prove that. You don't like
fire,
fruit, gotta move back. How could you not?
The
So
rest
much
of us
variety,
can't
fresh
afford
off the box. So many foods, I put fruit at the top.
hitting
Once I
every
get some, I just can't stop.
luxurious press outlet like GQ and all that, but and also without using beats to sell a record, it's hard these days. You know what I mean? It's a little hard, but it ain't impossible.
Tomato or fruit? Yup, it has seeds. Tomato, just give them to me. Potato, wait, that's a veggie. But I take them all if you let me. Cherries, berries, lemons too. Pears, who cares? Just give me the fruit. Cherries, berries, lemons too. Pears, who cares? Just give me the fruit.
Hey, gonna tell you what I need.
Hey,
I'm a
that's what's up.
on the candy because I
Being
know
Paris was
what the
definitely,
sweets.
you know, for
It's
real.
the only
That's
kind
why
of
it's
salad
really
that
loud.
I always wanna
Really
eat.
Paris.
Give me it up, give me it
One
up.
day,
Give
one
me
day.
a U and an I and a T. Give me the fruit. Peaches, plums, cherries, grapes, honey, dew. Watermelons, mangoes, give me two. In a bowl, in a juice, even bruise. Wait, that ain't true. Anything but a brew.
All right. So, sorry. Oh, sorry. I said you couldn't hear me. Speaking of the clips, I mean, I think that the clips rollout has been masterful. It's a masterclass on how to roll out an album. But it does make like people who are independent look at it a little bit and like, man, that's what happens when you have a budget. That's what happens when you combine that with story. You combine that with, of course, good skill. They got the story of, Malice coming back. You got the clips coming back. You got Pharrell. You got all these people that Pusha has beef with, what I'm saying? So there's just so many stories. And they've just done a really good job. I was joking, calling him Pusha T-E-A, because every interview was more and more T. But at the same time, I think, that's kind of what you need these days to keep stuff interesting. So between that, then there's like the Def Jam drama, the Kendrick Lamar verse, there's just so much stuff that like they're able to hit you from so many angles. And then when it comes down to it, the music's good. So I think those are the things you gotta, you can do a little drama if you also got money. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot. Looks like this place is gonna close at 4. Yikes. What? They just charged me a heck of a lot of money, and I was not into that. I didn't know y'all was gonna charge me $12 a t-shirt. That's crazy. Sorry. KD99 Eagles fan, WWE fan. Sounds like somebody I should be friends with. What up? All right. Thank God for the new day. Technically, but yeah, they're on a major label budget for sure. And they recorded in a freaking Louis store in Paris. This is not recorded at the homie's crib down the block. Don't be fooled. There's a lot of money going into this clips rollout. You know what I'm saying? There is moolah. It's just that nowadays labels don't have that money. It's the artists and other ways you got to come up with it. All right, so I think we're about to go. Shout out to Daddy's the Podcast. I just did their pod. We had a really fun chat. So if you have not heard that, yeah, not the store, is the headquarters. So Pharrell built the studio in the Louis. Like, this is just next level luxury rich stuff. You know what I'm saying? Me or you can't rent out an hour in that studio. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's pretty cool though. It's a cool story behind it. I like that it, I love when that music has a story. People still doing that. Yeah. I was actually going to do a rap to So Be It, and then that Will Smith thing completely sidetracked me. The Pretty Girls remix sidetracked me. Do you remember when you could book Drake's home studio, no engineer included? Really? That was a thing? That's crazy. It's pretty hilarious. So anyway, there's a big show happening tomorrow in Seattle. I probably got to go now because I think in the next hour or so I'm going to need to get up out of here. Hey, maybe. I think that's a great idea. So, all right, let's get on it. I think that would be dope. So be it. So be it. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. But thank you again for all the support. Get the album if you haven't gotten it yet. If you got an iPhone, flip it open. Let me borrow $10 and get it on iTunes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Buddy's Magic Treehouse. Climb the treehouse and find your safe space and listen to the Daddy's podcast. All right. Peace, y'all. I holla. All right, and for the rest of you, I will see y'all soon. What happened to Mr. Wilson? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I knew. Yeah, we need an APB on Mr. Wilson because I need him. Afro, I appreciate your effort, bro. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Wilson was dope, but he disappeared, man. I hope he's okay, seriously, because he's really, really dope cat. All right, I'm out. Peace. What's up, randos? If you enjoy what you just saw and heard, you can do 4 things that don't cost you any money that help me so much. You can like, subscribe, comment, and share. That's right. It's easy. And if you want more content from your boy, I do 2 songs a month on Patreon. You can get that at patreon.com/Megaran. All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.